Good afternoon and welcome to the Chartreuse Leprechaun. My name is Mark, your host, and today, well, we got a couple of announcements. It looks like we're going to be continuing to do video games on Saturday and Wednesday for a while. Maybe some bonus content on Friday and Monday. Oh, happy puppy. Bonus content along the way, but this will not be primarily due to medical reasons. There's still some of that going on. They did injections in the neck, and it's helped the numbness a little bit in these fingers, but it's not better. It still inflames up the arm. Don't know where we're going from here, but that's a side issue. As you may remember from the summer in August, I was part of the beta testing group for Mr. Prepper, the prologue, the actual game, not just the prologue. Well, those prologue episodes were back in August of 2020, this current year. Or excuse me, last year. We're now 2021, that's right. And I'll put a link to those below, although the prologue content is actually part of the full game release. However, they just released us to make video content of the full game, or as much of it has been released so far to us testers, which I think is around what I suspect is going to be 2/3 of the game, maybe. But I'm really looking forward to sharing that new content with you. And also, we've been doing some decorating around the studio area. Yes, in the back of me over here, there is a Blockbuster Video Store gumball machine with a Fallout power helmet on it. And the power helmet is wearing a cowboy hat, although it doesn't really show up in this camera scene. Is what it is. Yes, that is, let me get out of the way here, my acoustic guitar on the wall. And that is my son's bass guitar on the wall. He was kind enough to let me use it for this to decorate. We got a couple of signs on the wall. Not quite sure why they're reversed in this DroidCam OBS deal. Sorry about that watermark. I rigged up my phone as a second camera. And there's no budget for the Pro version, which will take that watermark off, unfortunately. But like I said, I have no idea why it reverses the images on those signs, because they show up perfect when we use the Logitech camera. Go figure. But a little bit of lighting back there behind the couch, which is actually a lamp just laid on its side. It's amazing what you can do with a minimal budget. There's more coming, but as you can see, we're making a fair bit of progress on getting this decorated. Anyway, back to Mr. Prepper. Unfortunately, because of coding conflicts, looking at the wrong camera there, because of coding conflicts between the prologue version and after all the updates, the current version, we can't use any of the old game saves. So that means we're going to have to start from the beginning. So let's get to it. And yes, we are going to play the tutorial version.
Ever since the plague and the change of the government, this town has been unbearable, lifeless, filled only with boredom, propaganda, and control. I've tried to escape, and I've failed this time. But I'll find a way. They call me Mr. Prepper.
Okay, there is no actual voiceover for any of the characters in this game, so I'm going to be kind of doing my own ad-lib, making fun of everybody doing it. And we are back at your place of residence, citizen. For an attempted escape, we have confiscated your vehicle. This is standard procedure. Obviously, you are also prohibited from buying or registering a new one. The agency expresses hope that you will not attempt to leave Murricaville again. Oh, sure, now I plan to fall back in love with this beautiful town. This is a commendable attitude, citizen. From today onwards, you are also on probation. I will come for a brief inspection regularly to check for any subversive actions or items. This is standard procedure. I am sure you will comply, and my visits will only be a formality. So bless the president. Yeah, bless. All right, now we're going to let the computer show us around. This is, as I said, the original prologue material. Let's see, AWD moves the camera up and down. And you can also grab it with your mouse. And the scroll wheel takes it in and out. You can do this whole game with basically just the mouse. There's like, you'll need one finger on the keyboard for a couple of things, maybe. So we'll let him walk a little bit, like it says to do. I made him run. Sorry about that. Well, sooner, oh, there it goes. Now double click to run. Now we'll do that. So the computer recognizes it, gets us through this step of the tutorial. Sorry about that. And it says click any object with the right click button to see what you can do with it. So he is now tired, so we need to send him to do a map. And usually like a 2-hour nap or two-ish hours. Right now the clock for the day is not in function, but it will be later. So now he's hungry. We now have a hunger meter. This is your sleep meter, how well rested you are. This is how well fed you are. And we want to eat something. So we're going to eat a can of soup. Yay, we did that. And this is your preparedness meter, the thing in the middle. It's arguably the most valuable stat. I tend to pay more attention to the rest meter, because that's what, when that gets low, or when either one of these, the food meter, your heart meter, or your rest meter get low, this preparedness meter starts dropping. So I tend to watch these two because that keeps this one in line. That's a personal thing. If it drops to 0, you will faint. Yes, and you will be unconscious for generally about 12 hours. Not always, but usually. It depends on how far into the day you are when you faint. Stay well fed and well rested to keep it high, which is what I was talking about. I pay attention to these meters. If this gets low, the Z's meter gets low, take a nap. If the food meter gets low, eat something. Fairly simple. Preparedness. This little icon right there, you're in good condition. So keep an eye out for that. If you're doing something and that goes to, it'll usually flash green, I think, then your preparedness meter will go up. So stay well fed, well rested. Okay, now we need an escape plan. So we go upstairs. We'll double click the left button to go upstairs. We get there, we click on that, and we say read. Goal number 1, survive. Goal number 2, escape. All right then, so our first move is to build our bunker room downstairs. So we are going to come down here. And then we are going to click on the house button. We're going to click on that, and we're going to say check mark, and we're going to say build. And one thing you can do, you can push the left control button, and it will usually speed things up. Doesn't always work, but it's pretty consistent. Okay, so we did that. Now we need a ladder, and for that, we need our workbench. So, let's come out here, and we'll click on that, and we will grab the cloth that's on top of it. Now we'll check out. What do you mean? No, not time for that. There we go. One thing, in the tutorial, if you click to do something that it's not directing you to do, Mr. Prepper will say it's not time for that. And you have to follow the steps. So apparently I got ahead of it there. And Workbench is our best friend. Craft, disassemble, and work magic. But it better stay hidden from the agency. All right, so to do this, we need to upgrade the bench. And to do that, we need 5 metal and 15 wood. So, off to the trading menu. Turn that off. And head over here to the mailbox. Yeah, that was pushing the left control button. You saw how fast he moved across the screen? Make an order, collect it in 2 hours. That's the trade system. That should work. All right, so right now, the only person we have to trade with is Sergey, and we need metal. So we're actually going to take all he's got, and which is 8, and we're going to sell him some of the dirt we have. He will only take 10. Usually, whatever he buys, it's in lots of 10. You can see that down at the bottom. Excuse me, trade wood, 10 needed. Well, we don't have that wood, so we can't trade it to him. But we can give him some dirt, which we don't need at the moment. We'll need that later, but that'll be after we dig another bunker segment. No, take care of that. We now have 28. We can, oh, we get the supermarket. That's nice. Mutual trust level with this neighbor. Oh, I got ahead of it. There we go. The trust meter right there. Every time you level up your trust, you get access to more and better offers. In other words, his prices are going to change. The availability of objects is going to change. You'll notice right now you can get a small metal container and a pallet. Well, later on you'll be able to get crates. You'll be able to get water tanks. You'll be able to get all kinds of things as you level up on his trust meter, and that's true for everybody except the supermarket. It'll also unlock more trades this way via neighbors' recommendations. In other words, he's going to tell somebody, hey, you're cool, you can do business with this guy. And you'll get, well, along the way, we'll see who all we get. We get a lot of people. Anyway, the supermarket, neighbors' recommendations, so we get him to start, and this is some of the stuff you can buy at the supermarket. We'll be needing a lot of that along the way, so you need to keep that in mind. All right, so let's close out of this according to that, and in 1 hour and 47 minutes, or 1 minute and 46 seconds, that's when the guy's going to show up. Now we need to go get some wood, which we're going to find, of course, in the forest. All right, there's a log right there. That's good. We'll take that log. And blueberries. That's food. We want food. Okay. Grab those. We'll grab those. We'll grab that. Each log is worth 5 wood. If you remember right, we needed 15 wood, so we need 3 logs. And once we do that, it's going to say we can go home now. Or we can continue on down the way and get another log. And we'll grab those blueberries. Now we'll go back to the house. Eventually we'll get here. Yeah, we got to get all the way down here to the signpost. Hold down that left click, that left control button, and we'll go back to the house. And the mailman has just left, and he left us 8 metal, which is excellent. The game's got a couple of quirks with weight. Palletized stuff like this has no weight. Go figure. But everything you pick up does. And I haven't checked it since they gave us this latest version, but the weight has been a little borked. Really bizarre in some areas and ways. But we'll see how that goes. Now we need to get back over here to the workbench. And you'll notice we still do not have the time of day up here, which will, excuse me, we'll start having tomorrow after we go to bed tonight. There's that one. One thing I don't like about the game, it leaves the empty slots there. And there we go. We'll do one more. Outstanding. And now we can upgrade the workbench. It's not going to let us go to bed until we finish all these upgrades and stuff. And you'll notice we're at 0 on this. For whatever reason, on this one screen, because you're in the tutorial, it doesn't lower the preparedness meter. So we kind of get a pass. We'll make a ladder like it's telling us to do. There we go. Now we need to make some lights. Well, okay, no, we need to put the ladder down. So we're going to go over there. We'll open up our inventory. We'll drag the ladder and put it right there. There we go. Now we need lamps. So it tells us to go into the kitchen to get some glass. So we'll grab a couple of plates. grab a couple of cups. Whatever reason it thinks all the ceramics are glass. Haven't quite figured that out yet. Now we need to go disassemble those, so we'll head over to the workbench. Oops, I should have changed that to do 2 of them. Can learn new recipes by disassembling items. Oh, that's right. Every time he takes something apart, he now knows how to make it, and it goes into the recipe box. So we're going to need more lamps than 1. So we're just going to go ahead and disassemble all of this. If you have 2 items, make sure you bump that up to 2 or 3 or 10 or whatever you're disassembling, and it will take him through all of them. And we'll go ahead and make all 5 lights out of that. And there we go. All right, and now we're going to put a lamp in place. And it's basically just drag and drop. So stick a lamp up there. Ta-da, we now have light. And now it's going to tell us to go to bed, and it warns us now we get the daytime clock. It's 21:32, or in normal time, 9:30, well, 9:40. So once midnight comes around, that's what it's telling you up here. You need to be in bed by 3 a.m., and starting at midnight, you get a warning clock. So you need to make sure you're in bed for all of that. Now then, we will head up here, and we will sleep. We got everything done that day that the tutorial wanted us to do. That's a good day. All right, so your monthly calendar. This is where you get announcements on things that are coming. This little icon right here means we're getting a visit from the inspector tomorrow. Normally it's weekly. It gets shorter time periods if you've got raised suspicion levels. So we need to... Oh, that's another thing. It saves overnight. So when you go to bed and click through that calendar, that's when a game saves. And there we go, 6:02 in the morning. He is hungry. Agent inspection will come soon. So we need to grab that off the wall. Uh-oh, nope, we need to. All right, that's another thing. The agent is at the door. If that gets to the end, it's trouble. So we need to grab that. Not sure where he's putting it. And we'll cover that so that he can't see it. And we come over by the door. And here he goes. And I'm going to go ahead and push the control button so it just kind of rushes through this. And you'll notice it takes him about 2 hours to get through. Suspicion level. There is stuff in a cabinet. Too many. Any barrels. Oh, that's these barrels over here. So we got to get rid of 2 of those, which is fine because we can use the metal. That was close. Have to be more careful. Put the workbench in your bunker. Oh, yeah. You can't go into the bunker unless you uncover the entrance. I lose track of that a lot in my place, so yeah, is what it is. We got the workbench here. And we got this. Oh, didn't have time for breakfast. He wants to eat. Okay. Maybe I should cook something. Oh, that's right. We have vegetables and whatnot in the... Here we go. We'll put that there. That's a good thing. We come up here. And we click on that, and it says, add food, apply heat, and voila, food. Cooking is not that simple for those of us who have done it. Cooking makes your food richer. It does. Clicking on the sink will get you water. We're going to develop alternate sources of that, but you can empty that sink once a day, no more. So, oh, our berries are going bad. That's not good. Remember, you'll get most of your food if you cook it first. In other words, your health meter, your heart meter will go up farther. Try to start with a soup or a smoothie. Soups additionally require water. You can get that from the sink. We'll get to that in a minute. Right now, we have blueberries that we can make a smoothie with, so we're going to try that. Uh-oh. We didn't get there in time. Those went bad. Well, that's a bummer. All right, well, we'll come over here. And we'll grab our vegetables. And we'll grab our water. And we'll come over here and we will make soup. So, here's the recipe. 2 carrots, 1 beet, 2 cabbage, and 1 water, and you get vegetable soup. There we go. And we'll go ahead and eat that because we are hungry. Now, we don't have enough of the other vegetables to cook that. So we need to check the plan. And we need to put the vegetables back in the fridge so they don't go bad. We should have done that with the berries yesterday, and I didn't. Oops. But now it wants us to go check our plan here. Oh, sorry. It wants us to check our journal. Oh, this is where you can have various pieces of gear. Backpacks, helmets, weapons. Skills come from books that you can buy along the way from various vendors as your trust level goes up. You have a journal that says, hey, this is what I need to do. So right now we need to look at the ultimate plan. And it made us look at our journal so that we could read that. And it says we need to grow some plants in a bunker. Okay. Pardon me. Need a food source. Time to kick off the underground plantation. Agent would not be happy to see that. No, not hardly. So, we will need 5 rooms of soil, and we create that in the workbench. We'll need seed. There's some in various places in the home, and the seeds can also be bought in trade. Now, the problem is it wants us to do 5 of them. We emptied the sink. The sink gives you 5 water. So we've used 1. That means we only have 4. We cannot complete this task yet. We have to have more water. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go upstairs, and we're going to see if it'll let us buy. No, sometimes there is water at the store. Sometimes not so much. Okay. Well then, let's go empty cabinets. Nothing in that one. Okay. Got some bait for trapping. Take that. And we have some money. Definitely take that. And we have seeds. We have carrot. We have cabbage. Okay, we'll take that. And have another cabinet with more seeds. We have more carrots, some beets, and more carrots. What? That's weird. But that's okay. We'll take them anyway. Okay, that was actually good. Will it let us? It will. We can put stuff back in the fridge. Good. Before it goes bad. That's an excellent thing. Water doesn't go bad. We'll put that in there. Okay, close that. We'll go get 2 of our barrels here. And we will come down here and disassemble those. By the way, every time you hear that boo sound, your preparedness meter should be going down. Okay, just kind of FYI on that one. We'll get 5 metal off of this. And we'll get 5 metal off of that. And 1629. Let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and make our next room, which is down here. Most it'll let you do, by the way, is 4 slots across. So we're going to go ahead and build that. And yeah, it doesn't let me accelerate it. But through the magic of video editing, we did. So, here's what we're going to do. By the way, our sleep meter is at 0. I'm going to go ahead and keep working so you can watch this drop, just because. And we need to make another ladder. You can get by with one ladder early in the game, but you actually need two for each of these rooms. It's not a have to, but it's a good idea. And it makes it real easy now that they have fixed it so you can only have one barrel. Let's stick a light down here by the ladder so we can see what we're doing. There we go. And now we'll head upstairs and go to bed. And we will sleep. And there we go. It closes out the day. See, there's the inspector icon again. He will, the agency dude will come back next week. And presumably this is a Monday through Friday calendar. It doesn't actually say, but every month starts right here. There's not, like it won't be day one, at least I don't think it is. Day one here. It's always this calendar. So it's technically just the days. It's not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's, whatever. All right. Well, Mr. Prepper is hungry, and we don't have a lot here, but we're going to run down there. We're going to open that. We're going to eat a can of soup. Only because that's all we have. So, now then, we have rooms. We really need to upgrade the workbench, which means we need some more metal, a lot more wood, and stone. Don't have a source for stone yet. So, let's come over here. We'll make the soil patches we need. We need 5, which is 10. We'll have him make those. And that'll give us our soil plots. We can now... I should have grabbed the water from the sink because it's a new day. There's 5 more water in the sink. That was silly. So, we'll head back upstairs real quick and get that water. There we go. Now we come down here. And we'll go ahead and come out here to the end. And we're going to start putting out our lights again. These... we're going to put low down on the wall so that we can have lighting for the garden. And we're not going to have enough, so we're going to have to move this light over here. Grab that. And spread that out to about there, I think. That should work. Now then, let's put down our garden. Got 5 plots. Technically, I should probably seed them and water them as I go, but I like to do it this way. All right, so we come over here, and it's asking for some seeds. So we'll give it some carrots, because we've got 4 of those, and we'll go ahead and water that. There we go. I said open it up. There we go. Plant that. Water that. Water that. Thank you. And go ahead and make it 3 carrots. You going to water that one? Oh, you did. Thank you. There we go. And 1 beet. And 1 cabbage, or whatever that combination was. Which ones did I just do? That was need water and light to grow. Yep. Take some water from the sink. We did that. Keep your farm well lit. Okay, you'll notice these have light meters. The higher the meter goes, the more light they have, the faster they grow. Pretty simple. And we'll water that one. There we go. Now let's check the plan again, okay? Here. How can I escape? Car? Plane? Rocket? No, that's just crazy. Need an inspiration. Make a plan. Need to do some more planning. How can I escape? Pardon me. Throat's a little dry this afternoon, rather. Need to find an inspiration. Well, what shall we do? Alright, so health is good, Z's are good. We need water, or not water, we need metal, and oh, wait a minute, what do we need? Oh, neighbor's waving. Good day, Mr. Prepper. Bless the President. That is the weirdest walk. It really is. It's just weird. All right, so now you'll notice that Sergei's inventory, because we've hit trust level 2 because of our last trade, he's got a few more items. Things of different colors. He's still got pallets, nothing more. Well, we have leftover dirt from our room. We're going to sell him that. And go ahead and get a little metal. Yeah, we'll just do that. Get a little bit of cash back when he comes in. Oh, Nancy's there. Excellent. So Nancy likes us to make things for her. Books, tables, lamps, stuff like that. She wants a table, which takes 5 wood, which I think we still have. We should be able to make a table. I think that's going to be it, though. Check the inventory real quick. We have 5 wood, so we have just enough to make that table, which is good. So let's go do that. Table. Usually she'll want a table and 2 chairs, or a bookcase and something, and hey, Mr. Prepper, there's mail for you again. Seems to be a lot of pen pals. That's nice. Yeah, we like that. We'll take that. And we'll sell that. So we're going to have to wait for that one to go through. But there goes the trust meter, bumping up a little bit. Good, good. So what we got here? We got 2 of those to disassemble, which will give us just a little bit more metal. That's good. I'm going to head back to the forest in a minute after we disassemble those. Actually, we may not be able to, because we're going to need a nap. Show you something about naps. As you nap, you're going to see it's Z's, it's recording. You're going to see this go away in a minute. There it goes. That means that's all the preparedness you're going to get. So we have more money. This is good. And let's head to the forest, see if we can grab a little bit more wood real quick. Oh, the berries refresh every day. Why was there... Somebody has a dog in the park. How about that? Anyway, yeah, that one was actually in the audio for the program. That was not mine. Okay, we got more berries. Excellent. Got more berries. Got a lot more berries. Look at all the berries. That's great. And there's a piece of wood. Outstanding. Knowing that that's there, we're going to go see if we can find some back this way. Yep. Grab that. Ooh, another one. This is good. Oh, logs add 20, I think, to your weight. Looks like that's going to be it. So we'll grab those berries. And we could go deeper in the woods, but it's late enough I'm not going to. We'll just come back over here and grab this other log. And then we will head back to the house. Do some disassembling. And go to bed. Oh, take a quick look at this. You'll notice the water is going down. The light remains the same. The green is the amount of growth that they've done. And there went our preparedness bar. That funky noise that it makes. We shall disassemble some stuff here. And make Nancy her 5 books just because we can. Oops, 5. I think it was 5. but we'll make 5 anyway. And we'll put those in there and show you how this trade thing works overnight. Oh, we're getting close to midnight. We're going to get our warning clock here in just a second. Where's mailbox? There it is. You should go to sleep. Now we get a warning clock. We have those 3 hours to get to sleep. We'll throw that in there. So technically in 1 hour and 57 minutes or 2 hours, the postman will show up for that. We, on the other hand, are going to go to bed, so he's going to do it in the morning instead of now. And day 3 is in the books. And no visitations, no warnings. No, we should be in good shape for tomorrow. And he needs to eat. And okay, so you'll notice the clock, it always starts at, I think, 25 in terms of when the postman's going to show up. So, oh, actually, we don't need to do that. We can, make a couple of smoothies. Technically, we want to interact with the postman every day, but it doesn't hurt us if we don't. He's got a limited dialogue options in terms of the boxes that are going to pop. So there's 2. We'll eat those. We'll eat one of those. Say we're happy. Now we'll put this in the cabinet there, or in the fridge. Now we got a smoothie in there. That's excellent. I'm going to go ahead and eat that 1 cabbage. We're going to grab the water. We're going to go. You'll notice the plants are now out of water, but they're almost completely grown, which interesting. We're going to do 1 more day, and then we're going to call this, or I think we're going to call this an episode. There's that. There is that. Outstanding. Let's go see what's in the box. Ooh, we got letters, and we got something else. Well, let's see what we get. So, letters. Letter number 1. Dear Mr. Prepper, you don't know me, but your ambitions have caught my eye, and you're an interesting person, Mr. Prepper. There are not many interesting people in the town these days. I know your little road trip didn't go well. Too bad. But if I may suggest something, go big. Don't stick to the land route only. I'm attaching something you may find useful. It's a tried and tested design. It might seem crazy at first glance, but Mr. Prepper, I know you can do it. Don't be afraid. Your secrets are safe with me, and expect more fan mail from me soon. Yours truly, the Minuteman. Well, that's interesting. And he included a rocket photo. Alrighty then. So, interesting. I don't know who this guy is, but he seems helpful. Perhaps he's more interesting items to share. Maybe he'll be willing to trade? Could be. Let's see what this one is. Citizen Inspection Report. This is a list of the things the inspector is expecting to have in your house anytime he comes to visit. So if you're, let's see, there's a chandelier. You should have 4 of them. You should have 1 crate that's in the backyard, 1 table, and so on and so forth. So any item that doesn't meet this list, you can have 1 salt, you can have 1 radio, you can have, so on. Anything in your house that doesn't meet this number raises your suspicion level. So you need to be careful. Because you can scrap everything in the house. Okay? You can make it all go away. But you don't really want to do that. So let's run down here and we'll put this in there. And we'll let him consider his escape plan. 1, 2, 3. Up goes the meter and boom. Now we need, 50 wood, 20 metal, 10 glass to build a silo. That's not even the rocket. That's just the silo to hold a rocket. Well, that's nice. Still not full grown. Okay. Let's see. What did Nancy want today? Nancy wants 2 chairs and a bookcase. Well, I think we can do that. 2 chairs. Ooh, no, but we can do one or the other. Ooh, the bookcase is 5. The chairs are 6. Ooh, I think we'll give her the bookcase. Oh, there goes the preparedness meter dropping down. You can see it go as time goes on through the day. Now, because we added something to our inventory, our preparedness meter bounced back up. It's interesting trade-offs. All right, so now we got 15 of that, so we'll trade. She never buys, or she never sells anything. She only buys. And I have no idea what she does with it. Oh, there's, when those turn gold, those are ready to harvest. And if I remember what they've told us correctly, you've got about 24 hours once they turn gold or yellow, whatever color you want to call that. If you don't harvest them, they go bad and they're gone and you got to start over. So I'm not particularly worried about that. What I am worried about is it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and our Z meter is really low. So we need a nap. And we're going to speed that up. You can actually speed it up a little bit with the button. There goes the preparedness icon, and here comes the postman. So let's go down and see the postman. How are you, Mr. Prepper? This morning I took a wrong turn and lost my way. Funny, I must be getting old. Okay, so we get more money. That's good. Money is good. We're up to 80. That means we can start buying some stuff. So let's see if they've got anything useful. There's water, finally. Don't need it at the moment, but there's water. That's blueberry jam, sunflower seeds. No, I guess it's seeds. I'm not sure. Emergency rations, okay. Eggs, corn, cucumbers. Most of this stuff we can grow. Not anything I want to buy there. So, has his... Nope, he's not selling anything extra at the moment. But we do need metal. We'll go ahead and take 3 of those. Up goes the trust meter. That's good. All right, so let's go eat something. Eat that smoothie. Yeah, and you'll see that green. It turned green. That means it went up. That's good. Oh, the color on these boxes with the vegetables in them. Green means they're fine. Yellow means they're getting old. Red means they're about to go bad. And you can cook with them, but you shouldn't eat them raw if the box is red, because you have the possibility of poisoning. And you'll get a little icon for that up here. You have to mouse over all the icons to know what they are, by the way. Very helpful, that. Back to the forest. We'll get some more berries. And... forest level 1-1. Oh yeah, the forest has 3 levels to it. And there is this carriage thing that currently doesn't work. To repair it, we need a lever, which we don't have. We'll get to that. Oh, this lever must be somewhere in the forest. He is correct. Yep, one thing of berries down here. To get the lever, we have to, there's a quest task thing that we will have to do. It's not going to be in this episode because we, oops, it's too late in the day, but we are going to continue to grab up all the berries because right now that is a great food supplement. You know what? We're going to go ahead and do it. We'll go ahead and clean this one up. Here we pick up one of our vendor people. Everything what the wilderness around Murricaville has to offer. Need to work on their grammar. Turn that in on the bug report. Fresh game from different animals, free range, ethically shot to death. And if you want to do the hunting yourself, I offer a wide choice of traps and baits. Lavinia, your local huntress. Local hunter. Interesting. I need to check out her stuff. Yes, indeed. And now we have another vendor unlocked. So some of the stuff we find in the forest that relates to animals and such, we can go see her. That is the first of our gondola cars, which has all kinds of stuff in it. The huntress will buy those, and she will sell the other stuff, which we don't need at the moment, but it's nice to know. Let's grab that. Ah, yes. And then we will go talk to her. Oh, here's our lever. Grab that lever. Oh, not yet. Oh, fudge. I wasn't hiding, just picking some berries. Bob, are you okay? She's carrying a houseplant, and the pot has the word Bob painted on it. So Bob is her plant. Hello, Buttercup. I knew you would come. Oh, we're actually ahead of the tutorial at this point. She's supposed to send us a letter saying, hey, come find me. You seem like a strong, capable young lad. Huh. Been a while since anybody called me young. And you are? Oh, my manners. My name is Jenny. I'm the one who sent you the letter. Sorry for the secrecy, but one cannot be too cautious these days. You can usually meet me here around this time. I'm an herbalist. Your contact regarding all plant matters, you could say.
Hey.
People call me Prepper. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Oh, just Jenny, please. And let me get to the point. I need your help. You see, I have this cozy cabin in the woods, but now I can't get there. This is a really vicious wolf hanging around constantly. I've tried everything. Didn't fall off my package of poisonous herbs inside a delicious sausage. Could you get rid of it for me? A wolf. A cabin in the woods. Is perhaps a red hood and a basket required for this mission? You'd look lovely in a bright red. But I'm not fashion police. Just help me so I won't have to explain big ears and teeth to anyone. In return, you can take anything you want from the materials left in the cabin. I need to do some resupply soon anyway. Once I have my cabin back, we can trade. Do we have a deal? We do. I'll deal with the wolf. You hear that, Bob? We'll have our cabin back. Okay. Now we have a task. And we have our lever to fix the gondola. Ooh, and we get wood. Ah, that's excellent. Take that. And, ooh, another one. But we want the berries. Then we want the wood. And we want the rest of the berries. And then we go back to the house. Oh, we need to hurry because it's almost midnight. Okay, and now we have mail. What do we get? We got the 3 things. We got, I don't know why we're not getting that letter from Jenny. That's unusual. We should be receiving that. Midnight, we're well fed. We'll take care of all of that tomorrow, which will be in our next episode. We're going to go ahead and sleep. I'm going to let it do its save thing. Look at our... And again, yeah, I know, go to sleep. We're into the next day, nothing going on. Excellent. So, I think, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to call this an episode. I want to thank you for your time today. Your time is valuable. You chose to spend it with us here at the Chartreuse Leprechaun, and we are very grateful. We'd love to hear from you, too. So leave us a note. Put a comment below. Let us know what you like. Tell us what you don't like because, we want to get better. So let us know what you like, what you didn't like, what you think, what you didn't think, what you'd like to see. And also, please subscribe and set yourself up for notifications so you don't miss any of the fun and sometimes insanity here on the channel. But with that, I will let you go. You have a great day, a great week, and we will see you here next time on the Chartreuse Leprechaun. Bye-bye. Did I go the wrong way? I did. Oh, that's fun. I just went 900 meters in the wrong direction. That was where we wanted to go. Well, fantastic.